your loved one died while in the hospital and you requested an autopsy, but that autopsy was not done, can you still go forward with a medical malpractice case in Maryland? Want to know the answer to this question? Stay with me as I share with you this very important information. Hello, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm a medical malpractice and childbirth injury attorney practicing law here in the state of Maryland, and I would like to talk with you today about the importance of an autopsy in a wrongful death case and whether you can still go forward with your case if let's say you didn't request an autopsy or you did request one and it just wasn't done. Well, before I get to the answer to that question, I want to back up and give you a little bit of a foundation as to what your attorney has to prove in these types of cases. When we're talking about an injury case or medical malpractice, essentially these cases boil down to what we call tort law. And under tort law, if you're going to bring a negligence case here in Maryland, what you have to be able to prove are four very basic elements. And those elements are duty, breach of duty, causation, and damages or the injury done. Now, for this video, when we're talking about this autopsy, I want to focus on that third element, and that is causation. Remember, you have to prove under Maryland law that your treating doctor broke the standard of care or fell below that standard of care, causing, there's that word again, causing your injury. The reason why an autopsy is so important in a death case is because an autopsy can help you find out the cause of your loved one's death. That's what it's there for. The pathologist is going to do that autopsy and they're going to look at everything and they can give you a causation as to why your loved one died. So you can probably see now that if you don't have that autopsy, then you have a harder time trying to prove causation, a necessary element in your medical malpractice or your wrongful death claim. Now, just because an autopsy is not done, that doesn't mean that you cannot bring the case. Yes, you can still bring the case. It just means that you've got to now you really got to go through the medical records and you have to look at everything and come up with a theory as to causation, as to what caused your loved one's death. And then what your attorney is going to do is talk with the medical experts about that theory and about that causation issue and see if they agree with your position as to what caused your loved one's injury or your loved one's death. So why have I taken the time today to talk with you about this very important information? Because if you're watching this video today, more than likely you had a loved one that has died at a hospital or while in the care of a doctor, and you either requested an autopsy and one was not done, or you didn't request an autopsy and now you're wondering, well, I don't have an autopsy. Can I still go forward with a medical malpractice case or wrongful death case? Or is it even at least worth me talking with an attorney? Hopefully now, after watching this video, you have a better understanding about some of these critical issues. If you still have more questions, this is what I invite you to do. And remember, it costs you absolutely nothing to take this next action. And that action is to pick up the phone and give me a call. I can be reached at 301-850-4832, or if you prefer, you can send me an email to medicalinjury@bostonlawllc.com. Remember, I answer medical malpractice questions and wrongful death questions and childbirth injury questions just like yours all the time, and I'll be glad to take some time and listen to your story. All right, that's going to be it for today's quick educational video. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the medical malpractice and childbirth injury attorneys here at Boston Law Group, LLC, and we will see you next time. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.